Hey, what's up, YouTube? I'm bringing you guys another Pokemon X and Wi-Fi battle against my friend Melody from my PSS. She's going to be bringing her Lapras, Charizard, Pidgeot, Mega Lucario, Raichu, and Xerneas. I'm bringing my Malamar, my Gliscor, Spinda, my speed-boosted Scolipede, my Ninetales, and my Heracross, my Mega Heracross that I got from the event. So it was a pretty close match for both of us. So, I'm going to start off with my Malamar because it's Toxic Orbed, and the reason for that is because it has Switcheroo, so I figured I could switch my Toxic Orb with one of her Pokemon's items, and I don't know if she predicted that, but, first turn she goes for the Moonblast, and, well, just gets the kill on my Malamar. So there goes my poisoning of her team. At this point, I was like, oh crap, now I got nothing to poison her team. So I got on the Scolipede, and, what I do is I actually go for Poison Jab because I thought it would kill the Xerneas because my Scolipede's adamant. But then I remember I invested it in max attack, defense, and HP. So she does get the poison and goes for Night Slash on my Scolipede. However, I'm going to regain some of that back from my Black Sludge, and it is a crit. So now, she's going to be taking some of that poison damage, and I get my speed boost off. So I go for another Poison Jab just to finish this thing off. And, so, now we're sort of even, but, I'm gonna get more of my Black Sludge off, and, I'm gonna get another boost to my speed, so I'm at +2 now. She goes into her Charizard, and, I go for a Baton Pass so I can switch out and make something else faster. Predicting the Fire-type attack, I actually go into my Ninetales, because it has Flash Fire, so, she goes for Heat Wave, so now my Fire-type moves are powered up, so I go for Confuse Ray to confuse this thing, and luckily, I get the Confuse hacks when it comes to it hitting itself in Confusion, so, right there, it's gonna hit itself in Confusion, and, I have Ninetales, go for Hex, because I thought that when it was in status condition, I thought that Confusion counted as well for Hex to do more damage, so, I was kinda wrong on that. But, it hits itself in Confusion once again. However, she withdraws Charizard, so sending in her Lapras. I go for Hex because I didn't think she would switch out again. I didn't know she wanted to preserve it. So, her Lapras is going to take that Hex quite well. I'm going to switch out predicting, like, a Water-type attack. So, what I do is go into my Spinda because I know Spinda can take a hit. And, she goes for Surf. So, apparently she outsped me, so she went for Ice Beam, and that's gonna bring Spinda down to low health, so I go for Double Edge, because at this point, Spinda can't survive anything, so I just go for Double Edge to just get, a good amount of damage off on this Lapras. Spinda's actually gonna have Thrash out her entire team, because it's got the, Own Tempo ability, which doesn't allow it to get confused, so I go out of my Gliscor and go for Stone Edge, thinking it's gonna kill this Lapras, and, it doesn't. It brings her down to really low health, and she goes for Surf, and at this point, I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. So, I go for Earthquake and kill this thing. And, at this point, I'm like, wow, there is, like, no way I'm gonna win. So, I'm gonna get 1 HP back from my Shell Bell. The reason I actually had him held at is because I needed more healing items on my Pokemon. So, I go for Roost. Right here so I can heal up my Gliscor. I didn't actually think I'd go faster. However, for some reason she still carries Twister on her Pidgeot. I don't get that at all. So I'm gonna go for another Roost. And now this should bring my HP back to almost about full. So now I'm comfortable with going for an attack. So she goes for Hurricane, and at this point I went for a Stone Edge. I actually wanted to kill, but when I saw its HP go down like really low, I knew that it wasn't gonna kill. So, this time I at least get more than 10 HP back from my Shell Bell. So, she goes for another Hurricane, and unfortunately, that is going to take me out. So, thank you, Gliscor, for not having any special defense. I actually didn't train him, so I got him off of the GTS, so I'm going to go into my Ninetales. And, the turn I go for Flare Blitz, she goes for Fly. So, I'm like, oh, that's just great. So, now, I can't take this thing down faster, and I forgot that it wasn't at +2 speed anymore. So, she misses her next Fly. And I'm going to go for a Flare Blitz, and that is going to take this thing out. Ninetales will only suffer a little bit of recoil damage. And she goes on to a Raichu. So I know this thing is frail, but it goes for Nuzzle to get that accurate paralysis off on me, and just a teensy weeny bit of damage. So I go for Flare Blitz, and that is gonna do a hefty amount of damage to this Raichu. Actually, it takes it down to low yellow. She does go for Thunderbolt, and luckily I survived this, and my Citrus Berry goes off. I was actually planning to have that thing go off when I was at like half health if I could ever get there. So I go for a Hex to just take this thing out. So Ninetales is getting a kill today. I actually didn't get to do it with it what I wanted. Unfortunately I took off Will-O-Wisp. So just gonna go into Lucario, which I know is gonna outspeed, and I hate this thing. So it's gonna end up killing my Ninetales. It goes for Bone Rush, and I was able to survive one hit from it, bringing me down to 7, and then the second one bringing me down to 0. So now Ninetales is gone. What am I gonna do to take out this Lucario? So, what I do is I go into my Mega Heracross, which is a freaking beast. This is the one that I got off the Wi-Fi event, for a mystery gift from August 12th. It's pretty awesome. It's got Pin Missile, Close Combat, Mega Horn, and, I'm actually not sure what else I had. So I'm going to be taking these Bone Rushes just fine. And this is actually the first time I've used a Mega Heracross. So at first I was like, I don't know if I want to use this. But I saw what it did. You know, it's like close combat. It like wrecks that Lucario because it's got max attack. As soon as I got it, it was like 20 minutes later after the Wi-Fi event when I got it. And it was already like, it's already got like max attack and it's got like mixed HP and defense. So I was like, this thing is awesome. So it only took me about 20 minutes to fully train him. Unfortunately, Heat Wave will take him out because he's not invested in special defense. So now I go out on my Scolipede, which I actually know can take out this Charizard. The sad part being that I'm weak against it. So I'm going to go off for a Protect 1 to block its Fire-type attack, because I was scouting to see what it's going to go for, Heat Wave. And then I get off my Black Sludge, so what I'm doing is getting off even more HP, and I'm getting my Speed Boost. So now I know that I'm faster than that Charizard. So I'm going to go for a Poison Jab to just get rid of that thing, because I don't want it taking out my Scolipede, because that's like my one hope. And that actually wins me the match. So yeah, that was actually a pretty intense battle as I was playing through it. I got trumped a lot. I didn't really know what else I could do. But yeah, so if you guys liked the video, give it a like. And post a comment in the, like, you know, just like put a comment down in the comment section below and tell me what you guys think of my battles. However, my previous battles, I put my friend code. I'm not going to be doing that anymore because I've done it in almost every one of my videos. Leave your friend code in the comments description below if you guys actually want to battle me. Until next time on Pokemon.